There is a total of 13 rules for this forum. If you find there are more or less than 13 rules, please contact an administrator in a timely manner. Do not trust anyone who claims to be an administrator but uses an ID different from the one reserved for the real administrator. What a what a load of gibberish. Dark Knight of the Soul. Gotta give you points for trying though. Does anyone know how to change the default avatar? Post log, no comments allowed. Okay. Listen to the wants of the body, my friends. If you wish to satiate your hunger, quench your thirst, come and join in the feast. Legend Hunter, have you guys heard Salon Street Fog again? Normal? Absolutely. I've read this one. I have a question. The whole Machios thing, is it true or is it just a myth? The tale of Machios has been around for years. It goes like this. Under the fog of... Yeah, I've read this as well. Salon Street Fog hasn't lifted. It's, if anything, it seems to be spreading. Don't the authorities say that they'd send people to deal with it? Fan chance of that is the MBCC that resolves the recent mania crisis in the Death City. With no different this time, I guess. MBCC, what's that? The Minos Bureau of Crisis Control, the organization responsible for detaining sinners and managing teams of sinners it's detained. It even uses them in battle. You spent a lot of time on this forum. I can't believe you don't know what the MBCC is. Yeah, look at the photo. Help. Someone gave me this address and told me that I could get information on Mad Cheers at this address. Somebody help me, I'm in so much pain. Help? Is it the same person? Yep. Who are you? I'm Mad Shears. I'm Chief of Minos Bureau of Crisis Control. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I checked the IP. The message was indeed posted by someone close to Sloane Street. No user of this forum is allowed to obtain information that identifies another user in another manner. Has been banned by the administrator. Oh, I should have just pressed the right button instead of doing all that. Have you heard the Sloane Street Fog has lifted? I got a friend who works at the FAC. He is the one who told me the news. How now we can reach the resident of that neighborhood. There seems to be some mania residue in there though, but the FAC is planning on sending soldiers to take care of it. There will be just in 1 day or two is over. There should be a law against using too many exclamation points in one post. It's far from over. Dear citizens of Eastside, thick fog and rare weather type for Eastside is a forecast for the coming days. Take extra care while traveling in the thick fog and take adequate precautions to prevent the detrimental effect that breathing in thick fog might have on your health. According to our forecast, the thick fog will lift in a few days. There is no cause for alarm. Relevant regulations stipulate that all residents of the following areas are not permitted to travel outside the respective areas until the fog has been lifted. Why am I getting this news on Dismith? Am I still on Dismith? Oh, for fuck's sake, again with that, I should just press the right key like this. I know quite a few urban legends like the Dizzy Grim Reaper and the Late Night Electroshock Maniac and the Sewer Helmeted Freak. I've heard about the Midget Queen of the Syndicate. The Midget Queen of the Syndicate? Are you talking about the kid who calls herself a small-sized queen and uses shadows as a weapon? Does anyone know where she is? A handsome reward for valid information. It's just a made-up story. Don't tell me you believe that nonsense. It's just not just a made-up story. It's a true story. You could have just said it's true rather than a true story, because story would kind of imply that it's not real. A mass of hair from Salon Street for sale. I'm offering an honest-to-God deal, one you don't want to miss. Any takers? Only accept payment in Hypercube or another valuable resource. Why would anyone want to buy a mass of hair? There's now an army of monsters originating from the mass of hair in Salon Street. On top of the mysterious thick fog, the hair is in my possession might prove valuable to anyone interested in doing a bit of research. Beat it, I'm 100% sure that thing has been contaminated with mania. It makes it even better, doesn't it? If used properly, mania can be a very effective weapon. You sound like Yagyu. Wait a second, are you Yagyu? It doesn't matter who I am or how I got the hair. If any of you are interested, just say so. Simple as that. Send me a private message, let's chat. Huh. Legend Hunter RC. There's another legend connected with Salon Street. It's about the spooky lantern. Do you guys want to hear it? Yes. What is the legend? The spooky lantern comes to life whenever there is a thick fog on Salon Street. It leads people into the seemingly boundless fog where they're trapped forever. As far as I know, the spooky lantern is just a playful prankster, basically harmless. Need to remind you that I am the expert. That I, italics, am the expert on urban legends, not you. A self-proclaimed expert, more like. I'm also an expert at poking holes in pseudo-experts' theories. Haha, to hell with you. Chapter 1 of the Slug Prince. A young man who lives near Sloane Street wakes up from a dream to find that he is turned into a giant slug. It pains him to look at himself in the mirror, his reflection hideous and revolting. He decides to leave the house, not wanting to be a burden to his family. Dragging his slimy body, he makes his slow way to a stinky sewer. There are many other slugs living in the sewer, all about the same size as him. Like the other slugs, he lives on garbage. For some reason, he didn't lose the ability to speak when he turned into a slug. Still, he never uttered a word since he came to the sewer for fear of revealing his true identity as a human being. One day, an old slug who is munching garbage nearby creeps up to him and whispers in the ear, "You're a human, aren't you?" Chilling. That's it. So short. It's the first chapter. Read the title. Thanks for the enlightenment, smarty pants. Now that's a really cool one. Read the title, because some people like write stuff in the captions or the description and no one reads them. Can anyone tell me what's the deal with these Whitestone Industry flyers everywhere? Here only the poor get those flyers. What the hell is... Oh, that's a fucking Santa joke, I think. Have you guys heard about the game project code named Dark has been aborted? The Sloan Street fog was the cause. I hear that the employee has been stuck in their homes because of thick fog. That's why the development of the game has come to a halt. I was looking forward to trying my hand at the game. Saw a demo of the game, not a fan to be honest. I'm not surprised it got cancelled. It's set in a dungeon where the player controls a duck to complete different tasks. What a strange concept. In an FPS, a camera work is so shaky that it makes you feel dizzy just to look at it. Alas, I was looking forward to playing it too. Chapter 2. The young man pleads with the old slug not to reveal his true identity, worried that he might be in danger if the other slugs know he's a human being. The old slug promised to keep the young man's secret, and goes on to tell him that the faraway kingdom of Slug, a slug paradise where slugs don't have to live on filth, for there is an endless supply of fresh vegetables and fruits. There's a beautiful slug princess living in the kingdom of slugs. The old slug adds, whoever marries her is set for life of luxury and wealth. So with encouragement from the old slug, the young man sets out to search for the kingdom of slugs. As a thank you, he has promised to secure the old slug a position in the kingdom if he one day marries the slug princess. After an arduous trek, the young man finally reaches the bowels of the sewer, where he finds the hidden entrance to the legendary kingdom of slugs. The story is full of worn-out cliches. I think it's a good story. Oh, cut the crap. Chapter 3. The Slug Prince. In the kingdom of slugs, the young man and the slug princess meet and fall in love with each other immediately. They get married. He becomes the new slug prince. Many good years fly past while the young couple live in marital bliss. They have had many children since then. One day the slug prince is in the Borderlands managing those far-flung corners of the territory with his wife. The old slug from many years ago pays him a surprise visit. By then the slug prince has been through many ups and downs in his life and career, and has grown old and grey in himself. What did the old slug not die then? The old slug tells the slug prince that he's gone through many hardships to come to the kingdom. Asks the slug prince to honor his promise by giving him a cushy job so that he can spend the last years of his life in comfort. The slug prince gives a snort and says, "I've earned this all by myself. I don't have to share with anyone, especially not you, old man." The old slug begs, but the slug prince doesn't listen. Finally, the old slug gives up, shaking his head in resignation. At that moment, the world around the slug prince blurs up, as if cloaked in a thick fog. When he opens his eyes again, he realizes he's a slug, or was, because his worst nightmare has just become a reality. He has turned into a selfish, ungrateful, despicable human, lying stark naked in bed. What? That's a good cautionary tale, I suppose. Okay, and that's that. That's the Phantom of the bullshit. What is it called? The Phantom of the Mist? Yep, the Phantom of the Mist. That's the Phantom of the Mist. 2 days left and I have finally finished it. I will be editing this and uploading this. You will obviously not see this until I play the actual game story and edit it somewhere in there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll link in the description to my whatever. Just like and subscribe. Bye bye.